In today's video, I'm going to show you how to run a local version of ChatGPT on your Mac. Before we get started, it's important to note that this can only be done on an Apple Silicon Mac, and you will need to have more than 16GB of available memory. You can check your system resources by selecting the Apple logo in the top left hand corner, and then selecting About this Mac. In the pop-up, you will see chip and memory. If it says Apple, it means you have Apple Silicon. As you can see, we only have 16GB on this system, which we will address later on. The first thing we need to do is to download the software that allows us to chat to the local AI, just like we can with ChatGPT online or through the application. To do this, we want to select our web browser, and you want to go to lmstudio.ai, and I'll leave this linked in the description below. From here, you want to select Download for Mac, and then you want to save the application, so I'm going to save it to my desktop. Once we've downloaded LM Studio, we just need to install it, so you want to open the DMG file, and then you simply want to drag and drop the LM Studio application inside of the Applications folder, and this will take a few seconds to install. Once the application has been installed, you want to exit out of it, and then we can delete the DMG file from our Mac if you'd wish to do so. Now we've installed LM Studio, we just need to open it up and download the ChatGPT local AI model. So to do this, we first want to open the application, just like we would with any other app. And because it's our first time, we'll see this pop up, so we're going to select Open. And then after a few seconds, it will successfully open, and it will look like this. So to download the local ChatGPT model, we want to select the Model Search button in the left hand side menu. And in the pop-up, we just want to go ahead and search for the model of our choice. So for the example of this video, it's the local ChatGPT model, which is called GPT-OSS. So we're going to search for that. Once we've searched for it, it should be the top result, which will look like this. And in the right hand side menu, you can read more information about it. There are a couple of things to take note of when selecting an AI model. The first thing to note is the amount of parameters it's been trained on. In this example, this is 20 billion parameters, and it's also listed here. The more parameters the model has been trained on, generally speaking, the smarter it will be for its use case. Another thing to take note of is how much RAM that the model is going to use when it is loaded on your Mac. As you can see, this model specifically will use 12.1GB of RAM when it is loaded. Now we know this information, we want to go ahead and download the model, and this will take a few seconds depending on how fast your internet connection is. Now the model has been downloaded, we just need to deploy it so we can start using it locally on our Mac. So to do this, we want to exit out of the model search box, and then to deploy the model, we want to select New Chat, and then you want to find the drop down menu at the bottom, and you want to select the GPT-OSS model. Now you'll see this pop-up box asking you to input a context length. The context length is measured in tokens, and one token equals one character. The context length is how much an AI model can remember of the conversation before it starts to forget. So as you can imagine, a higher context length means it can remember more, giving you better answers, but it means it will use more RAM and vice versa. So we're going to select Remember Settings, and then we're going to select Load Model. However, you've probably noticed this message here saying I don't have enough system resources. With that being said, the ChatGPT-OSS model uses 16GB by itself, so I'm not going to have enough to run my other system resources at the same time. So what I'm going to have to do is to download another AI model that uses less system resources, such as the Google Gemma models, which is what I'm going to do now. The model I'm going to download specifically is going to be the Gemma 3 4 billion parameter model, and this one only uses 3GB of memory. So let's download this one instead. So now it's been downloaded, we can exit out of the model search box, and again we just want to go ahead and deploy the Gemma 3 model, and I'm going to use the default context length and select Load Model, and this will take a few seconds to load it into the RAM. Now the model has been deployed, we can start chatting to it just as we normally would. So I'm going to use this prompt for the example of this video, and we're going to check the performance of it. Just bear in mind that the performance may vary depending on which model you use and the specifications of your Mac. Once the response has finished, you can check its performance by hovering over the stopwatch icon, and here you can see information like tokens per second and how long it took for the response to initiate. If you want to find out how much memory the AI model is currently using, you first want to open an application called Activity Monitor, and once it's opened you want to select the Memory tab at the top, and then you want to sort it by highest first, and then where it says Node, that's going to show you how much the AI model itself is going to be using. So once you're finished chatting to the AI, you can either leave it running in the background, or if you want to free up your RAM, you want to go ahead and eject it, which is going to unload it, and then you just want to redeploy it again the next time you want to use it. And that's it. So if this video is helpful, please leave a like, and if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below.